Hey there, Russell and Index traders. David here of TradingFibs.com to bring you the recap for July 15, 2014. As always, please seek financial advisements when trading with your money. These videos are for educational purposes only to support your knowledge in the market and see what's going through my head on any given day. Always make sure you have a solid trading plan and never move your stop when placing a trade. Let's jump right into our three indices. The NASDAQ, the YM, and the ES will follow up with gold and crude and the Russell for the day. Looking at our market internals, we were pretty much to the bias to the downside. We could see the red triangles on the 15-minute bars of the tick. This is just the Russell here. Volume to the downside on the Russell, and advancers minus decliners pretty much overall to the downside overall market, as we had started out at breached up to 750, not able to hold it, coming way below 750. Trading opportunities for the overall indices, the first three. Market opened up at the 6:30 hour with not much of an opportunity, as Janet Yellen was on stage post 30 minutes of the open. So the NASDAQ chopping it up a little bit. Market breadth was falling throughout the session. We already had a 534 EMA crossover, which kept a lot of the Russell traders in today. But as far as the NASDAQ, the real trade came in at about post 2.5 hours. As we could see here, the nice drop down. What we're looking for is the 2-bar confirmation. We are under the 25-minute open range. We are underneath the 1-hour open range. Not to say there weren't other trades during the day, as one did follow through right after, but same rules apply. I'm looking for the 2-bar confirmation on the 8-period moving average. Here's a 1-bar, here's a 2-bar crossover at 8:28 West Coast time. I'm looking over here at my 534 EMA, lining up at 8:30, 1 or 2 minutes later. And once the entry is taken, I'm not looking at the top chart here. I'm directly focused on the bottom chart, which is the 534 EMA. The 5 crosses underneath the 34 and remains in the trade with Heiken Ashi candles downside. Nice solid bar tail down, signifying selling, excuse me. Next trading opportunity, you could look for a nice 2-bar confirmation. Here we are at 8:0905, 1-bar, 2-bar confirmation. Placing the stop at the low right down here at 38.80. Let's look to see if we had the lineup here at 9:07. Here we are at 9:25, so we really didn't even have a crossover till at least 15 minutes later. So again, I'm looking for the 2-bar confirmation. Where would that have been? That would have been already up here. So there's 9:22, there's 9:25. It lines up on the 534 EMA crossover, and I ride it up. My stop initially, if this is my 2-bar confirmation, my stop would have been down here at the most recent low at 38.85, and you can see the rise up. Again, NASDAQ for the most of the remainder of the session was in chop until the very end of the session. Again, as long as you have the 8-period moving average crossed to a 2-bar confirmation, you have a 534 EMA crossover, remains in the trade, and that is how that trade went. As far as the YM, similar scenario, a lot of chop in the morning session with Janet Yellen on stage. Here we have the mid-morning session that really didn't, the YM didn't do as well as the NASDAQ and the Russell today. A lot of chop here, but looking for the entry downside, you look for a 2-bar confirmation. Here's 1-bar, 2-bar at post 1 hour. We're underneath the 25-minute open range, and 1 hour open range had been set. I might have waited for the 2nd bar here at 7:40, and we already have 534 EMA crossover. So again, you don't necessarily have to wait for the initial one. You can re-enter. It's just picking the point where you have the 2-bar confirmation. Look for support resistance lines that are key. In this case, 1 hour open range and 25-minute open range held up and actually resisted upside. So an entry to the downside as AD line was coming down. So here we have at 8:25 West Coast, 1-bar, 2-bar confirmation. I look over here on my 534 EMA chart, and I definitely had a crossover at 8:29, 8:30. So wonderful trade to the downside on the YM at post 2 hours of the open on a 534 and a 2-bar confirmation underneath the 1 hour open range. There we go, 1 and 2. ES, same story, same picture. Like a lot of chop in the morning, waiting till we come underneath. There's the move that you would be waiting for or looking for. It could have taken a 2-bar confirmation. And again, here we go, 1 bar, 2 bar at 8:28, same time. And we line it up with the 534, and we could see that we had a crossover on the 534 EMA at the same time at 8:30. 534 keeps you in the trade. So NASDAQ, YM, ES all had opportunities. It would have been called waiting, patience, and outside of range today. Taking a look at gold. Gold had another nice trading opportunity once outside the open range today on several 534. Here we have the best trades of the day, and then upside towards the end of the session. Here we have 2-bar confirmation. Could have waited till you were out of range here at bottom of the hour, but again, this is all one trade here at 7:27. And I might have waited actually for this trade, which looked a lot better over here at post hour and a half of the U.S. trading open at 6:30. This would have been post 2 hours. And here we have a couple bar confirmations with the ride down. This was not all one tick here, and we had 534 EMA crossover to the downside. So nice trade on the gold. As far as crude is concerned, crude had a nice entry from the market open, as we already had the 534 crossover from prior to market open that had been going overnight. And so picking a entry either right at the market open on a 2-bar confirmation or waiting till you were outside of the range would have been a scenario where you would have waited for 1 bar here at 741, 2-bar confirmation. You already had the EMA crossover down here, and you would have remained in the trade as long as the Heikin Ashi candles, and you could have come out of the trade as soon as you had the crossover or a trailing stop on the way down. Again, you could have re-entered the trade on the upside as long as you had a 2-bar confirmation upside, and the 534 here towards the end of the session. As we move towards the end of the session, we could see that that is exactly what happened. And let me just pull that down here. All right, there you go, 2-bar confirmation to the upside, as we see here at 12:26, and then there's your 2-bar confirmation, 534 EMA crossover. Awesome. Let's jump right into the Russell Index. The Russell Index had some wonderful trading opportunities. Looking overall at the major indice for the day, AD line was nothing but down, which supported the move down here, which allowed trading opportunities on 2-bar confirmation. 534 EMA crossover. We hit our average move down. That's 2-0 for the week. So a nice record already. We've hit the average move level down, and as always, posted in the sandbox and shared with our trading room members is the fact that lots of times if we hit that average move and we go down, a lot of times we will return back up and sometimes even close towards that line. So there again, once again, we follow through on that. Price action breaking down below the CAM L4 is a momentum move, taking contracts off along the way, but it's that AD line that supported that move down. And again, many trading opportunities throughout the day. Tough to trade during Janet Yellen speaking, almost like economic data. But here, waiting for that one word, we had Russell all the way selling off throughout the session. Trading bar, 2-bar confirmation on the open at 6:30 would have actually been a good trade. As we see here, market open with the Heikin Ashi bars to the upside. We're already 534 EMA crossover here in the first 30 minutes, but it was the major move here at close to 10 minutes to the top of the hour, post 30 minutes of the open. And here we have a 2-bar confirmation crossover. We have a 534, and had you stayed in this trade and kept your stop at a decent distance, perhaps putting it at the stop of each previous high, the 5 stayed under the 34 from top of the 25-minute open range. Again, once Janet Yellen done speaking, the market was able to find a direction, bring it back up. So another trade opportunity here. This was while she was speaking. Here's your 2-minute bar 2-bar confirmation under 8-period moving average at 711. And as we can see, price action continued down. So several trade opportunities in and out, or re-entry, or choosing to remain in the entire distance with 5 under 34. As you can see, the 13, 21, and 80 was able to keep you in the trade a little bit. Did come up, did not completely cross over, and continued on the way down. So the remainder of the session really pretty much chopped to the side until we had a final move down here to the daily, I believe daily S2, and then another trade opportunity to the upside is 1-bar, 2-bar confirmation. We go over here, we check, do we have a bar crossover? We had a slight bar crossover, but then once again, price did come back down. So 2-bar confirmation, look for the downside on the 534 EMA. And so here at post 2 hours of the open, go ahead and show one of those trades for you. All right, so here we are at 1-bar, 2-bar confirmation. We're at the daily S2, average move down. Here we are, 1-bar, 2-bar, that's 829. We're looking over here, 829, 829, 830. It's at 831. We have a 534 EMA crossover. We take the trade. We stay in the trade. The remainder from 1150 down to 1144, good for 60 ticks. That's what keeps you in the trade. And what else? Taking a look at the Russell Index coming down underneath the 534, Heiken Ashi candles, and then lining that up with right there, 5 under 13, under 21, under 80. Wonderful trade there. All right, so a couple of good trades overall. Rules stay the same on all indices. That concludes today's wrap. Feel free to stop by at tradingfibs.com or any of my social media outlets to obtain more information. My trading mantra, know one thing, know it well, rings true for all markets. Whether you trade the ES, Apple, my plan will keep you disciplined. You can find me every day on Twitter at TradingFibs, and as always, I leave the crystal ball to the experts. I only trade what's in front of me and on my charts. Good news, traders. Signing up soon to have a trading room at MarketFi, MarketFy.com. Announcement will come out in soon as the trading room is open, and everybody is welcome to join. It will be a fee-based room, so you'll find more information. Until then, have yourself a Blue Zone day.